I want to talk briefly about what I'm going to refer to as the bridge press. Okay, basically, it's a floor press, but we're going to hold our lower body in that bridge position. This is going to engage the lower back, the glutes, and the hamstrings as well. So we're getting a little bit more out of the bridge press than we would a floor press or a regular bench press or something like that. A couple ways to set up for it in terms of the upper body. So when we do this, we can keep our elbows tight and isolate triceps. Okay, but we're not flaring the elbows out too much. Ideally, that's the best way to go. Keep the elbows as close to the sides as possible, and I'll show you what that looks like. The other way is to flare the elbows out a little bit, but ideally we don't want to go more than about 45 degrees away from the body. The farther out that we go, okay, the more stress we're putting on the shoulders. We don't necessarily want that, especially the front delt. So if you can keep 45 degrees away from your body or touching your body, that's the best way to do it. Okay, so when we set up, what we're looking for is you want to drive your shoulder blades into the floor, and we want to push through the heels with the legs. All right, so keep your hips up as high as we can get them, and all we're looking to do is come down to the floor and press up. Now what this is going to do, as opposed to a floor press, is it's going to give you a little bit more range of motion. So as you can see, as I come down, my elbows are coming a little bit below where my torso is. So we've increased the range of motion a little bit from that typical floor press. Okay, so we get up here nice and high, and now my back is activated, my hamstrings are activated, my glutes are activated. I'm pushing through the heels, and we're just going to follow that same bench press pattern, floor press pattern. Elbows in. I prefer to keep the elbows in and drive straight up. To the floor and straight up. To the floor and straight up. Okay? We want to make sure we're touching the triceps to the floor. And as you go through that movement for more and more repetitions, your waist will start to sag a little bit. Try not to let it. Keep driving your hips up to the ceiling. It's going to keep your hamstrings engaged, your glutes engaged, and your lower body should be screaming, all right? And even more so than your upper body, depending on how much weight you're using. Okay, but really focus on keeping those hips high, push them towards the ceiling, drive the heels through the floor, increase your range of motion, triceps to the floor, press out, lock up. Press out, lock out.